All right, people. I'm live. So we'll see what happens.
And just a reminder, I'm still waiting on computer programs for my optics unit from some of you.
I'm just going to let a few people know that I'm live. See who all pops in. So we'll see what happens, huh? I'm not sure anybody's going to pop in, but you never ever know. Oh, Becky just got notified that I'm live, so it may take a few minutes for it to all get over there.
Weird question. Do you know anything about real estate?
Sorry.
Oh, Ron Deasy, Slash Master, how you doing? Justin, how are you? How is everybody doing today? Just letting people know that I'm live. Because some people don't get notified right away, you know. I'm good, thank you. I'm glad you're good. I'm not doing too bad myself. Rained here most of the day today. It's going to be sunny over the weekend, so I'll be able to get some stuff done. So how is Jeff and how is Ron doing today? Hit the thumbs up so other people get notified that I'm on, please. That is good, Jeff. I'm glad. Wally Kern, how are you? Yeah, some people don't get notified, Wally, so I try to let people know. You're now in blue, Wally, just so you know. Tanisha, how are you? Hun, Jeff said hello, Becky. Did you hear me? Can you see her waving? I don't know if it's coming through real clear. My female pie is 1370 grams. Slowly but surely. The 1500 gram. I'm going to tell you something about this, Ron. The 1500 gram is like hobbyist standards. But you go look at Mutation Creations page and stuff like that, and he's got breeding techniques on there and breeding stuff. He breeds his at 1,200 grams if they're a healthy-looking animal. I'm just saying. I'm not, some people do, some people don't, but just, yeah. Dylan, how are you? Is he now? Well, go over there, Justin. Pop in and say, hey, Andy's live too. DEA. Tanisha said, hello. Oh, she saw you wave. I'm sorry. Yeah, go to Mutation Creations page, his regular web page. You can look it all up on there. He breeds it. 1,200 grams is just like people do safety. In the wild, there's no way they wait till the 1,200 grams. They've gotten 900 gram females from the wild, and they've laid eggs. So, I don't know. I'm doing good, Dylan. Doing good. So, Wally, are you still in here?
I don't think I can do this. Of course you can. You are the bravest man I know. My dad is going to see all my friends. What do they think? They'll think what everyone else in town is going to think.
Yeah, if they're healthy and eating good and everything like that. They might only have they might not have as big as clutch because the bigger they get, the bigger the clutch is. It kind of goes up to a peak and then it comes down. But Wally, I had a question. Did you figure anything out yet? I was looking on there, man. That's a little more complicated than that individual was saying. Who's Aquaballs? That's funny. Yeah. No, Juan, how are you? And Wally, I had a question for you. I ordered, not people, aqua balls. How are you? Oh yeah, that's fine. What my question is for you, Wally, now with these isopods, I ordered the bug burger and the morning wood. Now I don't want nobody looking at me like morning wood. What that, it's the name of the food stuff, guys. Now, is that good to feed them if you mix it together? And that shouldn't hurt them any, right? That should be a good, well-rounded thing. Except for I still give them calcium. Oh, the helicopters are no longer on your house, above your house. Huh? Todd from TNT, how are you doing? Little Bob, how are you? Or Bob, can I call you Lidl or should I call you Bob? Yeah, lysopod laws. Yes, it's kind of strange how they did it, but I was looking on the USDA page, and they got good reason for doing it. It's not that they'll deny you or anything. I suppose depending upon the state you live in, depends upon what kind of isopods you can get. But I don't think they'll block anybody. But they have reasoning behind it, Morning, yeah, morning wood. Oh, you're home, huh? It's good to be home, huh?
Wait, that's the video you want to show me? The naked mayor one? No.
Thank you, Aqua Balls. Thank you for hitting that, telling people to hit the like button. So how you been doing, George? How you been doing? Yeah, you got to have it's. Here's the deal with them, Juan. Now these isopods are big sellers. Don't get me wrong; they're huge. So I mean, people buy them up like nuts. I think they're cool. I have a couple colonies down here. They're really cool. But here's the deal with them. Because they're herbivores and they will eat crops and stuff. But here's the laws. To buy them, you have to have a PPQ 526 permit for purchasing, unless you're purchasing from inside your state. But that's if you're purchasing from outside your state. To sell them outside your state, you have to have a PPQ 526 permit for each state for each species. So let's say you got some armadillo ones and then, a few of the other ones. Let's say you have 4 different species. You got to have 4 different permits for 4 different in your state, plus 4 different on each state. No, this is a federal law. This is the USDA. This is federal. This is above and beyond just your state laws. This is a federal thing. All states, yes. And it's only because they eat, but they don't eat like your crops or nothing. What they like to eat is like dead, decaying wood and stuff like that. Yeah. You will be, Jeff. You will be. Yeah. My discus is breathing. Now, are the babies still attached? Or are they free swimming aqua balls? Dale, how are you?
You ever see Weevil with this guy?
Helicopters are back. Stay inside.
I'd prefer you don't die, but that's all it is.
Am I going to the Portland show? Absolutely not. Hey, how are you doing? Cananto? I don't know how to pronounce that. I have to apologize. If you tell me your name, I'll call you by your name. Been a long day, huh? Yeah, it was long here too. Rainy, kind of warm, but not too bad. Yeah. Oh, George. Wally Kern, George. Wally Kern used to breed discus also. I believe he used to breed discus. He used to be an aquarist. Okay, it's still attached to terracotta. Now, when they become free swimming, you have to keep a light on all the time because if you flick a light on, the parents will go eat them all real quick. David Whalen, how are you doing? That's awesome, Jeff. That is awesome.
Tell that son of a bitch he is gone.
No. Okay, Bob, I'm sorry I missed your comment up here. If you're inside your state, okay, and you want to sell to your neighbor, fine. You don't need none of that as long as it's in state. But if you're a neighbor and you live on a state border, let's say I lived in Philadelphia and my best friend lived in Camden, New Jersey, which is right across the river, but it's a different state, you have to have that permit. And then he has to have a permit to accept them in his state. It's weird. It's just a whole weird thing, but they have the reasons for doing it. So I understand that why they're doing it. No, you're not breaking the law because you got them. If you imported them without it, you did. But if you bought them from a neighbor or someone in your state, you're fine. No, not in your state. That's what I said. If I'm in my state, I don't need to sell. But if I sell outside my state, I have to. I have to have a permit to sell to somebody in another state. If you import them, you're supposed to have these permits, yes. But if you're importing things like tarantulas and stuff like that anyway, I think you may already have them permits. So, yeah, well, that's been so long. But this is all something, I believe this just came up. I'm not sure. If you sell, you need a permit, yes. And isopods are very interesting. I mean, have you seen some of the ones they got these ones they call rubber duckies? I don't know exactly what their scientific name is. Them things are just freaking amazing. How is the timber rattlesnake doing? All right, Jeff. See you in a couple minutes. Yeah. See, you're probably okay. The zebras are cool. I got these ones. I'm not sure exactly what the scientific name is, but I got these powder blue ones and curly ones. I got a cool picture of one right here. Wait a minute. Nope. And I've been posting pictures on Facebook and stuff, so hold on 1 second. Let me see where I'm. Oh, here. I'll get that up in a minute. There's one I got.
Well, guess what? I'm scared. I'm not dying. Well, that's reassuring. Yeah.
I got a whole colony of those. Them are the powder blue. And then here's the other ones. I got a whole colony of them. They'll be in tomorrow's vlog, by the way, guys. I put them in there. You'll see them in tomorrow's vlog. They're pretty cool.
If Clyde and Big Dick offer you top flight medical care, you say yes.
I think they're amazing little animals. They're, they're not hard to care for. Oh, thank you, Wally. Yes, them are cool too. How many of them do you have? Do you have like a whole colony going? Juan? Yeah, I kind of am. It's kind of strange. You got to blame Wally for that, though. He got me, and he sent me I got about 20 to 25 of each from them, and now I got hundreds of them. So,
No, you're 56.
oh, that's cool. Do you want me to show that,
The new 19. I can show you the
BW? He's got a whole on his Supreme Gecko page.
once we wrap up.
He's got a whole list of isopods for sale.
Take a vacation.
There is David Whalen's timber rattlesnake in there. You can see it underneath the hide there. Pretty cool. Very, very cool.
Would have been bad enough. Instead, he tells me we should shut down the
They're good for snake setups. Actually, there's a little bit. Oh, good to have you back, Jeff. In my video, Wally, you will see what's left of that snake shed I put in there. Okay? They ate everything except for the belly scales, which look like little pieces of plastic in there. It's pretty cool. I got it in tomorrow's it'll be in tomorrow's vlog. So it's pretty cool. You guys will like it, I'm sure. They keep the enclosure clean, but you see you couldn't keep one when you got your snake on. You would have to keep it in like a real bioactive enclosure type of thing. Yeah, wow, it's really cool. There's only at first when I opened it up, I'm like, what's this little bits of plastic in here? And then I picked it up, I'm like, wait a minute, that's his belly scales of the snake. They really went to town on it. So I put a whole nother snake skin in there again. So what kind of pizza did you get there, Jeff? Garlic mushroom artichoke pesto chicken. Sounds very good.
right now. I do.
Very, very good.
Not really.
Oh, you were starting this.
If I wasn't in your father, what would you be doing?
So-
I was sticking my head in the oven because the two most important people in my life would be gone.
Mayonnaise is better than Domino's. I don't know. So Wally, do you think that this permit system is needed, or do you think that it was just something that was always there and people just found out about it or something? Because I mean, the whole isopod community has been running for years, and it's just now coming to light that they needed these permits. People were like, what? Yes, Becky's Kitchen has the best pizza, Jeff. Doesn't it, hon? She's like, thumbs up at it. Oh, I'm sure you will get to try it. Jeff wants you to try it.
Well, you know, I've asked him. I'm not talking about it.
Well, see, here's the deal with the brick ovens. The brick ovens are really good. They do have one here in North Dakota, but if I opened up a pizza shop, I would definitely have a brick oven in it because it'd be the best pizza shop in the whole county, probably the whole half of the state. What's Russian pizza, if you don't mind me asking, Juan? I've never heard of it. Hey, my Animal House, how are you doing? It's probably either. Well, that would make sense, Bob. That would make sense. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good.
Prior to the blast, did you notice anyone suspicious?
Yeah. Bartender had a bad attitude. Made me uncomfortable. So, bomb. Natural malaise.
I'll ask the question and sister Bella.
Chief.
I got what you're saying. I got exactly what you're saying, Wally. Because I was watching this guy, the other guy who does these stick bugs, and he was talking about isopods too. And the reason he had to get the permits because stick bugs reproduce asexually. So if you have a female stick bug, she'll just constantly be laying eggs. So, and they eat a lot of
He's a PI.
agriculture. So they've actually got an established colony of some kind of California now, and so now they just want to. They have these people get the permits. They said so they can keep track of if this should get out. They can come and inspect to see if it possibly came from your collection somehow, so they can try to get you in trouble. Oh, I got you. I got you.
Alexa, shuffle my playlist after work tunes.
Shroom pizzas are the best. Is it like the shroom pizzas they had on that on the Brady Bunch movie where it was the special shrooms? Yeah. Hmm. Yes, my dear.
I need to get out.
Okay, guys, I got to block this for a minute. Hold on, but I'm still here. I didn't go nowhere. You guys can hear me. Everything is good. I did not go nowhere.
Yeah, it's because your wife has to sit in her underwear.
Well, I'm not opposed to them either, Wally. I think they're actually a good idea. So
Okay, that's
yeah.
I gotta tell everyone what's so funny.
She bent over and was going to pull her pants down and show everybody her butt and told
I was
her
gonna
moon everybody.
Go ahead, I'm
The
good
moon
now.
was bright up. Anyway,
I was gonna moon you all, but he won't let me moon you. Here, wait a minute, I'll moon you. Here's a bald head.
I suppose if you wrinkle a little, no, I'm just kidding. Anyway,
I'm sorry, did I miss anything? Yeah, you missed me mooning everybody.
She didn't moon anybody, but yeah, I agree with the permits. I think the permits are actually necessary to a point. So no, if you want to be in a hobby or whatever and you want to do it right, there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting them permits. I don't see nothing wrong with it. They're free, so it's not like you have to. It's just a lot of paperwork. Nothing really big though. But when you figure out how to do it over the internet, or do you have to print them off? That's all I need to know. Well, the reason they do it is because each state grows different. Here in each state grows different things. Like North Dakota is a big wheat state, and you go down south, there are a lot of peanuts and beans and stuff like that. So they do each state so they can keep a real close eye on it. That's why they do it that way. Yes, I did. Sorry, but I did see Edward's video today. I see pretty much everybody's video, but a lot of times I'm on my phone because I usually watch stuff when I'm in cars and stuff like that. When I'm parked, of course, waiting for somebody to come out of something. Oh, there you go. Juan just sent me a picture of a moon, hon.
Was it a big fat white one?
He said something.
Oh, that wasn't the right kind of moon.
No, he said zoom in under the moon. There's something here. Oh, there's something right there. What is that? What is that? I zoomed in on it, but I can't quite make it out. Can you make out what that is?
It looks like a crack.
I could see it, but what is it?
Why did Jeff take it out his message?
I don't know. That happens sometimes. Huh. Oh, that. He's talking about that. I thought he was talking about...
The crack?
No, this thing. Look at this right here.
It looks like a crack.
I see the crack, but this here looks like a face with a mouth on it. Do you see it?
Oh, now I do.
Is that freaky? It's kind of. Did you see the scary face in that picture, Juan? I'm serious. Look at the teeth on that thing. Can you see the teeth? And its lips. Kind of scary business. Yeah. Such a moon. She's eating a banana. She freezes bananas and then she eats them frozen. She likes frozen bananas. I like frozen bananas too. Yeah, I remember the I like I remember the
See, Tanisha, that's why I go, when I go food shopping, I buy like 10 pounds of bananas.
oh yeah,
I let them sit in my cabinet for a couple days and let them ripen up a little bit more. Then I peel them all and I throw them all in Ziploc baggies. I toss them all in the freezer. That way, when I want a banana, I got a frozen banana.
there it is, guys. Can you see the moon? And then underneath the moon, you got that V shape right there. That's pretty cool. But that's not what I was looking at. I'm going to see if you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Do you see it right there? I had stuff on my screen there. That's not what I was looking at. Hold on a minute. My screen's a little dirty there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It doesn't look like it's going to show up real well. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's what we do. Did it really? That's a long time for it to be there. No, she doesn't eat apple cores. They say, Wally, that they were flares because there's an army base there, I guess, and they fly low flying planes over and drop flares off. That's what they were trying to say they were. I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, well, that wasn't my, I didn't take that picture. I did not take that picture. Juan did. Do you really want me to, Jeff? Seriously? Don't choke on a banana. Oh my God.
Is he trying to kill me? That banana like split down my throat.
No, it's just
Oh my God.
the ears and stuff. That's what's funny. It's not bad. There's nothing bad about it.
Is that who I think it is?
Yeah, there's nothing bad at it at all. Tanisha said, "Don't die on us."
Well, tell a certain somebody to stop sending bunny face Snapchat.
No, he didn't send a nude picture. I can't show you unless he says show you.
She didn't care if Lower Neptune was buried under a pile of rubble. She was getting the hell out of Dodge. What?
No, it's not nude. People can do anything they want here.
It's not how I want it. It's experience, but let's do it. And in my experience, if you really care about
Ed, how are you doing? How is Ed doing?
it, only if you want.
We were just talking about a few the isopods and the permits. Permits you have to. They're crustaceans. The permits that people need to have to sell them and buy them and stuff. Me days are the best days. Yes. Yes, they are. Tomorrow's video is going to have a. It's going to have tarantula feedings in it and stuff like that. My Postletheria fasciatas, both molted. David, thank you for stopping in here, buddy. You have a great day.
600. It'll be far away from here.
But I was missing a bird.
Yeah.
Nicole, we know for sure that almost every victim passed through cracks. Not a lot of ladies slip on
Yeah, it's tough when you have a hard time sleeping. I suffer sometimes where I go days, I can go a while, but it hasn't been I haven't done it in a long time. But there's been where I haven't slept for a while.
There might be something wrong with you.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be tarantula feeding, and I'm also showing the isopods. Okay, I'll show it here in a second. The isopods with the snake skin in it, they ate it. Jeff said I could show everybody, hon. In the shower.
She did? How?
Mm.
Okay, I'll let him do it right away. Okay, Renee. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Matt's family left in the spring break vacation to
Do you have Becky's dad was having a hard time one time. This is no joke. Becky's dad had he was an exterminator, and he got bit by a something bit him, and he had a bad infection on his leg, and he couldn't sleep. He was having a reaction to it, so he asked what to take. So Becky said, "Take some Benadryl." And he took some Benadryl, and it wasn't really working. He goes, "Well, how many do you take?" "Well, the doctor told me to take a lot of Benadryl to go to sleep, right?" So I'm like, "Well, you could probably, I take 6 at a time when I need to sleep or something." And I'm not saying do not do that, because her dad took like 4 or 5 of them and fell asleep and didn't wake up for 3 days.
That's not healthy.
He was so upset. He didn't get, when I say he felt, come on, Andrew, don't. He fell asleep on the couch because he lived alone, watching the Today Show. Woke up 3 days later watching the Today Show, and they were all in different clothes. He couldn't figure out what was going on. He was so upset. Oh, Andrew. Jeff said, "What's up, buddy?"
I seen it.
Oh,
I didn't want to interrupt you. Oh, I said hi.
he said, "Hello, Jeff." Yeah. He wants me to put that as his picture when he calls.
I have a better picture of him when he calls.
And that is scary crazy. Yes, it is. He called in a panic. He was so upset, but they knocked him out for 3 days. I guess you can overdose on
I have a
Benadryl.
baby picture of him when he calls.
He said, "What picture is that?"
His baby picture.
Your baby picture.
In the little, what was it? That little.
It was the Salvador Dali.
He knows which one it is.
You know which one it is, don't you, Jeff? You know which picture it is.
He's wearing the overalls.
I did it when I was 10. Dad loved it. Did you?
Yeah, no, I see what happened, Tanisha, was the doctor told me because I couldn't sleep because I was in so much pain. So he said, take a Benadryl instead of giving me something. Just take a Benadryl. So I would take a Benadryl, and then when that stopped working, I took 2. And he says, you can keep increasing. I was up to like 6 or 7, and I figured it was because of my size. So I was like, I take 6 or 7. So he took 6, and he was out for days.
With each bomb, it seems less and less likely.
No, it sounds good, but it's not. No. But usually, if you take even just one Benadryl, it kind of knocks you out. So I wouldn't recommend anybody do it. So, Wally, when is your next isopod vlog? And when are you getting some more? Oh yeah, see, it depends on your body how it functions, Justin, don't it? It's completely crazy. You guys need to be subscribed to this isopod pogs. I'm thinking of pogs. Isopod vlogs. He does a good job at him. I like him a lot. Zytec? Is that how you say that, Tanisha? Zytec? Yeah, I seen that one. Yes, acid for you. Acid doesn't really knock you out, though, doesn't it? Just make you hallucinate. Yeah, a person's got to be careful when they do sleep like that.
FBI agents are ineligible to collect rewards.
So what I'm hearing is that there is no reason.
I may have to get a phone sooner than later.
Why is it acting up?
Yeah, it like freezes, and every time I try to do something, it won't let me like exit out and stuff.
Well, whenever you want to get one, get one. Get one tomorrow if you have to.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh my God! Now he just texted it tonight. I'm so tempted to make that my wallpaper on the phone. Better yet, I'll make it the wallpaper on my iPad.
Hey, J-Dog, how you doing? How are you doing? Yep, Bob had to go there.
That's it. More. Let's see. Oh no, I don't want to text it to nobody.
Well, that's what her dad said. When he woke up 3 days later, it took him like a half hour.
Did I break your screen? Yes. Now
It took him It took him about an hour or so, half hour. He said he was watching the Today Show. The same people are on the Today Show, and he was watching. He couldn't understand why they were talking about different things and why they were dressed different. And then it dawned on him what had happened. With the black tar heroin comment up there. I'm not offended. You guys can talk about what you want. This is a free for all over here, I guess.
Hello. Oh, that son of a bitch.
So what's going on? Yeah, what's going on, J-Dog?
Is he still on there? Really? Wow. Okay.
See, here's probably why. Bob, this is probably why it upsets a couple people. I do believe. Wait a minute. I do believe that in this group here there are some recovering drug people that were addicted to drugs, and I believe that that's what got to them a little bit. Yes.
I just received a phone call.
Okay.
All it was ha, 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 click.
What you gonna do?
Okay. That's how we want to play this game? All right. I'll make some special X-Lax dessert, and I just won't tell you which one it is.
Yeah, you'll have to tell somebody because I don't want to. Yeah, no. That's what happens when you eat frozen bananas.
What happens when you eat frozen bananas?
You get all goofy, maybe. I guess I don't know.
What happens with
You get phone calls.
I
Like,
will.
you- oh, that was a low blow, Jeff. Ooh.
Then you better be prepared to take my ass to the ER.
Yeah, she was working with somebody the other day, and they came in and she had to come home. It was crazy. It was crazy. Just kidding, he said. Stuff just gets serious. Have you guys been watching? Do you ever, Dale? Are you still in here, Dale? Because I was wondering if you ever watch Intervention. Does anybody in here ever watch that show?
Oh, and as for the zucchini bread, Roxy said her mom ate the whole entire loaf for dinner the other night.
So you're gonna make more for her?
No, that's where some of it went. Emma came home and grabbed 2 loaves for Roxy.
Oh, I couldn't figure it out because we left. I took my sister to the doctor. I come back. I'm like, where'd that stuff go? I thought
I
Andrew
don't know
did.
how many loaves were left when Emma came and got 2. Because that's all she took was 2 loaves.
Yeah, that's all it was. Probably 2 or 3 loaves were in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's
I mean,
okay.
we got plenty of zucchini. I can make more.
Oh
I just
yeah,
gotta
let
get
my
more
mom
eggs.
know what happened to it.
Oh.
She was trying to figure it out. Yes. Do you watching the new season of the heroin? The one, that neighborhood right there, Kensington and Allegheny. It's where I lived and grew up. That's exactly where I lived and grew up, and Kensington and Somerset is where Becky grew up. And now it's just unbelievably bad. You guys need to watch the new season. It's all filmed in Philly, right where I grew up and where Becky grew up. And when I say Kensington, Allegheny, that's where I used to catch the bus to go to school every day. I think, yeah, that's why we moved. Because, I said, it's bad when my kids walk outside and they see somebody doing that now. It made me want to go out and just, like, really, really get these people away from my house any way possible, And what people in the back? Oh, in the background up there. But it's not the person's fault. I guess it is kind of the person's fault that they're addicted to these drugs because I think they could have made better choices. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I don't have an addiction problem like that, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know how it works with people, how their minds work or anything like that. So I don't mean to offend anybody if I say that. But it ended up being to where I was like, I need to go after the dealer and not the user. When it come to that point, my wife's like, well, we need to move then because you can't go out. I did go out and confront some of these people, but it was time to move.
I have my popcorn ready for when someone gets the Hershey squirts.
Not me. I didn't do nothing. He said he was only joking.
Oh, I know. And hopefully he knows I'm only joking. I would never do that. For my luck, I'd forget what piece had it in it, and I'd be the one that forget eat the damn shit.
Confidential FBI files.
It's not those exact words.
Which words did he use?
Yeah, I could imagine, Bob.
There was a twinkle of consent.
I think it's all
The invitation
Um,
implicit, very apt.
a bad situation.
Is it because he left you and didn't specifically say, please don't photograph?
See, you get it. What are you reading?
The incident at Chattanooga Charlie's last spring break, I kind of remembered. One of the tanks.
Well, that's amazing, Dale. Literally, that's amazing. It's amazing when people step up and do that kind of thing.
3 spring breaks ago, a Hearst freshman Pi Sig dies on the beach from burns suffered when his tent catches on fire with him in it. And the whispers of
So,
being
yeah.
amazing going wrong, but again, it went off as an accident.
I'll drop by Chattanooga Charlie's. I've already got with Roy to get there.
Okay, sure. And me and the guys at Pi Sigma Sigma, we're super tight, so.
Yeah, that's a shame that happens. I do not know, Jeff. If weed is legal in Montana, I don't know. I know the medical part is, but I don't know if recreational usage is. I'm not sure. Uper, how are you doing? Yeah, Shannon. That's hard.
I was in the police chief's office a few hours ago.
Okay, but that was my civic duty. This.
Yeah, I'm sure that does. I mean, I've had family members that were
What's the clue?
not really like brothers and sisters and nothing,
We're
but
not going to negotiate without knowing
other
the
family
person.
members, I guess, cousins and nieces and nephews and things like that. Not nephews, but nieces and stuff that had a problem with it.
Big Dick
Uh,
Ross. 5 times he has used the phrase prostitute oneself in his
yeah, and it wasn't like the newer stuff is. Of course, it's not.
Note from the Bible included that phrase.
You know how I know I'm onto something?
So, Shannon, how are you doing? And Uper, how are you doing?
Yesterday, I found a dead duck in my bed. It's them telling me to back off. Them. About that cut.
Not bad. I'm not going to complain.
You just thought my dad
I'm
lied.
not going to complain. It was a good day today. Good and tired. Yeah.
I should go
I figured you were tired because you were going to call me about that building thing we were talking about, and you never got around to doing it.
I was just on my way out.
Something I said.
Bye.
Yeah, now it's death. Bob, I have to agree.
The girl who lost her dad in the sea spread bombing.
You haven't been home all day? Becky hasn't either. She just got home a little bit ago. She worked hard all day. I don't think Tanisha has a snake. I'm not sure about. I know Uper does. I think I know Justin does. Jeff does. J Dog, you have a snake, right, buddy? Dale does. I don't know about Shannon or not. I don't know.
We should leave with the good news.
So, what are you doing tomorrow?
No, I have not, J Dog. No, I have
I
not.
missed the part where I said I would
But it sounds like an interesting place.
It would sound great. It's more like talking to a friend.
I don't pay my friends.
I don't either. Insurance covers it.
You ever plan to get one, J Dog?
Our relationship to see her together.
Now, Bob, you don't have one, but is that because of where you live?
Dedication to self-discipline.
Or is there any other?
You sure?
Somewhat. But I'm absolutely fine with where I am.
Yeah, Justin? Maybe you should go visit. Just kidding. Oh, no.
What's wrong with watching TV and having sex? That's therapy for me.
Yeah,
Me too, sister. Amen.
There's a
I'm talking to my iPad. I don't know if you heard what she said.
no, I didn't.
What's wrong with having to watching TV and having sex? That's therapy for me, dude.
Oh, I know that in Pennsylvania, some weird towns. There's a town called Intercourse, and there's a town called Bird in the Hand, and there's a couple other ones. Yeah, right. You're so funny, Justin. Oh, Justin, you're funny. You got it. You're funny today, boy. Cleveland Steamers.
This place has a champagne room.
Oh, you know what? I did hear that place in Texas. Yes, yes. I'm sorry. It took me a minute. Why don't you tell me where it was located at?
You run a business out of a strip club. I can't help but feel superior.
Never been there, but I've heard of it.
The results are in. I am superior.
Bald knob.
I am hereby issuing a restraining order for Manny Ross. You are to stay at least 200 feet away at all times, or
Yeah, well, you have to be drunk in Ireland to pronounce those names, right? Just saying. I'm just kidding you, buddy. I'm just busting your chops.
I heard you.
Yeah, I watched that. I was on my phone. I didn't leave a comment, but I watched some of that, and I thought that was pretty good. I thought it was good.
By the way, what are charges?
Yes, I did.
Well, Mrs. Mahmood let me know that the number 2 PI outfit in town was charging, and I had to adjust my rates. Plus all the other charges.
Charges.
I didn't know I was supposed to send you pictures. I don't know what pictures you're talking about.
Makes you think that Madeline's worth bringing in.
Oh, you're telling Jeff to send them. Oh,
Process of elimination. You know, I talked to everyone else who would have had a chance to take it, and no one's seen it. And then
Jeff, you got to try to get pictures if you can get me pictures, dude. That'll be cool to see. I totally forgot that was in there until you mentioned it the other day that it was in Montana.
picking up stuff.
Would you like a dance venue?
I would indeed. But
No, I've never been there, Justin. But I have heard that you've been to Bird in the Hand, and I heard you enjoyed that place.
you were telling me about the accident.
Yeah, Mike, he was our brewmaster. He comes in one day and starts telling me that the boil kettle is that's this.
That is crazy. Did you know that, hon? If you and I were at a bar, at a pub, I guess, eating, right? And we had our children with us, they can legally drink at the age of 3 as long as we're there.
Where was that at?
Ireland.
Oh.
But you know what, Bob? This is no joke. They made, back in the day, everybody drank alcohol, all the way from little itty bitty kids all the way up, because that was the only way to make sure that there was no, that the liquids you drank were safe to drink, is because it was alcohol. You couldn't just go drink out of a well or not, and you get listeria and stuff like that. Well, they turned it all into alcohol and drink basically beer from the time they were born, from the time they could drink.
I wonder if Emma knew that.
What would I know?
She has over 7 hours of overtime on this paycheck.
Oh, you want me? Did you want me to show it to him, Jeff?
What does that have to do with these bonds? It was an accident.
That's how much you enjoyed it. You don't even remember.
Yeah, we all
See?
learned a valuable lesson.
No, really, PI, who sent you? To the Landis?
Oh,
That's off Landis.
I'm a PI, Mr. Davis.
you're always drunk because of health reasons. Yeah, that'll work.
Is that necklace still up in Canada?
You suck, Landis.
They're domestic law.
Where you got a new job there,
Turn
George?
around and talk to me about the night Patrick Hatcher died.
There's a hell in Wisconsin, I think. You think you have, but you don't remember. Baklava? It's not bad. Didn't your dad have baklava?
Huh?
Baklava.
Without it.
Your dad used to get that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baklava is a Jewish thing.
Is it? I think that's how you. It's a pastry, yes.
It's phyllo dough, nuts, and honey, and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of butter.
Yeah.
Because it's phyllo dough, butter. Phyllo dough, butter. Phyllo dough, butter.
Okay.
Then you got like that nut and honey mixture.
Yeah.
Put that down, and then it's phyllo dough butter.
Phyllo dough butter. I know.
Baklava's good. Oh,
I know.
now I'm crazy. Who brought that up? Damn it!
Tanisha,
Tanisha, it's your fault.
I know. Uper says he knows. He loves it when you were describing it. You know, my aunt bought this cake once, and it was a rum cake.
Your Snapchat, I just now got.
From down the basement?
Yeah.
When I was, oh, wow. And the rum cake, if you ate 2 slices of it, you were feeling a buzz. That's how much rum was in it. It wasn't like rum cake where you have the rum cake and it was rum flavored cake. No, this was cake and they soaked it in rum and then did everything to it like they were supposed to. Yeah, why not, J-Dog? There's nothing wrong with that. That's good.
Don't judge me. It's not like your hands are clean in all this. I know you're the one who got rid of her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jeff, you're so funny. Oh, my gosh. Did you see what Jeff wrote on? He wrote, Andy, sending snaps. Did you use the magnifying filter?
Mr. C, there's a Keith Mars here to see you.
You're so funny, buddy. You're so funny.
I'm not going to touch that one because
Yeah.
I can go so wrong in so many ways.
I apologize, Tanisha, then. I thought I saw you posted first about baklava. She didn't bring it up. Someone else did.
Oh, okay. I'll take it back.
She takes it back, she said. Hummus. I love hummus. I love hummus. Becky's not big on hummus, but I am. Sounds good, George.
Central Moon Limited, Skyburst Resources Limited, Pentalink Commercial Limited. Those names mean anything to you?
Those are all subsidiaries of Team Casablanca's real.
Man, I thought they sounded familiar. LLCs are like ex-girlfriends. There's too many here. We never get through.
We have to face facts, Keith. We have an image problem with Team Casablancas. Small business owners don't want to sell to this tall, tan, handsome Maserati driving prick.
Hey, Keith, one of those bombs went off 50 yards from my son. You tell your clients that.
The volleyball match for on.
Let me see. I missed something there, Justin.
I'll tell them that. This job.
That means.
Sometimes I feel like I'm prostituting myself.
Oh, you're so funny. Oh, Justin, you're hilarious. Oh man. George is here. How you do? George, Justin, the other Justin's in. The Atomic Justin. How are you? Haggis? I don't know if I could hack haggis, man. Ooh. It's all in fun. I love having fun like that. It's funny. It's just funny. Haggett, yeah, no. I don't think I can hack Haggett's. I don't know if I can eat that either, Justin. My dad used to eat that
What?
stuff. Blood pudding, man. And your dad would eat it too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could hack that stuff. See, my dad and her dad grew up in the same neighborhood, and they eat a lot of that old time, because they had the old time stores there with the really old people in it, and they had all that old time food in it. And I don't know if I could eat half of it. I don't know. Yeah, that's no. I don't know if I could eat that either, Justin. That's why I don't know if I could eat it, because it has an iron taste to it. I'm sure. I was always told that. Nothing like it. Yeah, they used to make it out of goose and duck blood too, and I don't know, man. Head cheese, head cheese is really big around here. I couldn't touch that either. You see little chunks that are. Oh no, I'm not even going there. But I'll tell you what is good. I'll tell you exactly what's good. Lutefisk. You guys need to look it up if you've never heard of it. Lutefisk is awesome. I don't know. It would take a little bit for me to get up the guts to do it. I saw that when you were doing the pork butt things. Yes. All right, J Dog. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. You have a great day. Never touch them, Justin. I would never touch them. Would you touch them, hon?
What?
Would you eat them?
Eat what?
Rocky Mountain oysters?
Fuck no. If you want to eat friggin' testicles, go for it.
I couldn't touch those things either. You know what lutefisk is, Justin? I mean, Jason? Oh. It's a big thing here because everybody here is Norwegian, so everybody here has to have lutefisk. And lutefisk, I think, is pretty good. It's a fish soaked in lye for 6 months, and then it turns into a jelly. They put it into a cheesecloth. You boil it. You take it out, and you put butter on it. Not keen on lye? Yeah. It's all right, though. Well, that's funny, Bob. Oh, the Finnish people. Yeah. Have you tried what's the name then? Yep. What's that stuff in the can? That fish that's in the can, Jeff? You know what it is. Strastromi or something like that. Strastrami? Something like that. No, not sardines. Yeah. You open that stuff up in your house and you have to leave your house because that's fish that's just put in a can and left on the shelf from us. The can, the can actually swells up because it's so much. The meat goes rotten inside. The can swells when you cut it open. When you first put the thing in and you crack it, the juices shoot out of the can across the room. That's a shame that he's on his wife. Did you guys hear about that big thing in Philadelphia there? 6 cops got shot. Now the people are protesting and want that guy released. People are crazy. Yeah, they do. They just reach in and pull that out. Oh man, I couldn't. No way. It's almost like eating durian fruit, I guess, huh?
It's just what we needed, a Manchurian candidate. Taking his orders from the guerrillas, infiltrating the
Escargot? Yeah, I don't know if I could escargot it down my throat. Nope. I don't know that either, George. Who would eat like to eat brains? What? Oh, escargot tastes good but smell bad. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say if you were saying that's pastrami stuff, man, I don't know if that even tastes good. I couldn't do it.
He doesn't get to touch himself until some 20-year-old Ukrainian girl gives him permission.
I don't know. I don't know. Ed did it from CMC Reptiles, and I don't know. You know, it would go good though if you got one of them 1,000-year-old eggs. Is that what they call them? And ate one. You should try that. I couldn't do it, Jeff, because I couldn't kill one. Eat brains. I eat wear your zombie shirt. Yes. And it's black. When you cut it open, the yolk is even like jelly in there. It's just oh. But they call it a 1,000-year-old egg. And I guess the Asian people really like it. I don't know. I don't know, Jeff. It's tough. I don't know. You guys, there's a whole bunch of videos up of a 1,000-year-old egg. See how many views that gets. That's a good idea for you, George. You know, you should do a YouTube channel of testing, like lutefisk, blood pudding, Rocky Mountain oysters, head cheese, all the crazy stuff, 1,000-year-old eggs, things like that. You'd probably get somewhere with that. Eating durian fruit. Oh.
In the parking lot of Weevil's body shop.
So what does it mean?
Yeah, it tastes bad.
Vinny.
I have a California Reaper in there. I cut one up and threw it on a sandwich. And, you know, when I eat hot things, it's not that it's too hot for me to eat. I get the hiccups. And when I ate that, I had the hiccups so bad, it was my sides were hurting from the hiccups. You can buy durian fruit in a can in the grocery stores. Wally Kern, thank you for stopping in here, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Peace, buddy. Yes, I do remember that candy, Jeff. And I remember you puking.
Something wrong?
Nothing a strip club can't fix.
Excuse me?
What? You're always saying we don't do enough father-daughter stuff.
I'm sending it to you. And you got 3 stars.
Yeah, that was some crazy candy. It was strange. Didn't they have this pastrami candy too, Jeff? Wasn't that in there?
He's in a hurry to get back to a boat. I'll leave to care healthcare. And he said 2,000.
Or something American style?
Yes. And that's why I gotta bring my farm up to the floor.
Did you look and sit? Excuse me.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go get something to drink, and I will be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir, thank you. I'm sorry for how abrupt this is, but I've been called back to active duty and you've leaving me.
How long were you gone?
I never know. I'm gonna make some calls to my security contacts before I deploy. Get the ball rolling on my replacement.
It's a tough life, man. You're doing without warning.
Tough part is telling my girlfriend.
Thanks for everything, Roman. Hey, I need bro. Guess I'm gonna get old, Alex. Someday.
I'll be smooth. It's been a pleasure.
وحشني التحدي في الشدة.
ويبقى بوياتي على شيء لما نتعامل. What? So you want to know where to find Los Desperados, Los Hombres Peligrosos,
You know, these people are sick. See, you never know when I'm on watching and reading comments from back in my corner. I got a phone for a reason, people. Oh, Crudarola. I need to go get my hair fixed. Look at that. That looks nasty. That picture scared away all Show that bunny pic. All right, Jeffrey. I will show that handsome thing. Doesn't that look handsome? And I'm going to make it the wallpaper on my iPad, so it's going to be bigger. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I get. For you. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take care of the stuff that's in the washer.
Okay. I smell cinnamon. Smells like somebody's cooking something. So what's everybody up to? Cinnamon's where you draw the line. Well, then you don't want to eat my zucchini bread and stuff because it's got a lot of cinnamon in it. You're about to go night-night, Youper? Yeah, I feel ya. I got to get up early. I got to go to Bismarck in the morning before work. I got to put my paycheck in the bank so I can pay some bills and do a little bit of food shopping. I got to do something with this mop. My big poofy. My big poofy. No effing way to what, Jeff? I guess I missed something. Bismarck. Chairmanship. I think so, but Bismarck is the capital of North Dakota. Oh, I think I've heard worse come out of your pie hole, Jeffrey. Oh. But that's the closest bank to me that I bank at is in Bismarck. I gotta go put my paycheck in so I can pay some bills. Gotta pay the cable bill. I got to pay, what else did I have to pay? Gotta pay the cable bill. I gotta pay the bill that I got my car fixed. And I have to pay my blanket bill. Oh, sorry if you guys heard that. How far from Dickinson are you? We're almost 2 hours from Dickinson. Yep. And David lives in Dickinson, and he's about a 2-hour ride from us. I love cinnamon. And lately, I don't know why, but I've been craving cinnamon. Speaking of craving cinnamon, I even got me some cinnamon Teddy Grahams. See, cinnamon. Cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon's actually good for you. It's like an anti-inflammatory. Good night, you. Okay, gentlemen, I don't need to hear this. Or read it, I should say. So how was everybody's summer? It did go by fast. Andrew goes back to school on Tuesday. And then school in town here starts Wednesday. I feel like I'm short. And I'm like sitting up tall. I'm not slouching, but I still feel like I'm short. Are you okay? Let's see, what's the temps going to be here tonight? Right now it's 57 out. It's going to be 53 tonight.
Who are you talking to? Who's asking that?
I think that's how people summers are
Oh.
going. And you don't want to know the conversation.
I can scroll back and look.
Trust me, you don't want to.
Why? What was the conversation?
People were talking about cinnamon, and somebody said that's his girlfriend's nickname, and somebody told that somebody he can eat all the cinnamon he wants then.
Oh my god. Oh. Are you going to try the cinnamon challenge?
As I'm sitting here eating cinnamon Teddy Grahams.
Oh my god.
Mm.
A funny group tonight.
Andy missed my hooker comment. Yeah, he did, Jeff. He missed your hooker comment. Let's see if I can find it. Because they didn't know I was sitting back there reading the comments after you got up. Let's see. They're talking about, I don't know exactly what they were talking about, but he said, yeah, gross shit. I would rather eat a dirty hooker than that shit. We used to talk about that canned fish shit.
The pastrami flavored candy.
Yeah.
The pastrami or whatever it is canned.
And he goes, yeah, gross shit. I would rather eat a dirty hooker than that shit.
Ooh, the thought of that makes my stomach hurt.
What, the dirty hooker shit? And then I texted, OMG, Jeff, and then I got on here and opened it. And then he's like, he'll have you show that funny picture, which I did. Then he's apologizing to me, and then I said something about smelling, because it smelled like somebody was cooking something with cinnamon.
Was it them?
It smelled like fresh, like, you know how like banana bread and zucchini bread has that cinnamon smell when you cook it? That's what I smelled. And then it got on the conversation with cinnamon. And then somebody said that's his girlfriend's nickname. And then some other guy said cinnamon's gross. But if you want to go back and read it all, you can.
Oh, what a nice.
DVL, Jeff wants to eat a dirty hooker.
Oh,
Whoever, you're welcome. You're welcome for my comment, Becky. That will be $5. Yeah, I owe you. If she pays me enough, Dale. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm done with this dirty hooker stuff. Bye, boys.
I didn't see it over there. Not be able to read the comments and be involved in the whole conversation.
I don't know. Not for talking like that. I don't want to be part of that. I'm sitting here watching my Veronica Mars.
Well, guys, yes. I gather the conversation got quite interesting while I was gone. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Oh, Justin, you're bad, buddy.
We will explain to Mrs. Louise that she is paying the highest rate that any human being has ever paid for investigative services. Vinny, where are the two Mexican guys you found for the news?
What? They want you back. You're prettier than I am. Wow.
But I'm shorter than you because see how high you are up on there?
Yeah.
Well,
My nose only comes to the red part.
Oh, they're right down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a shorty McShort short.
It's okay.
I feel like I need some phone books.
Atomic Justin. For his little comment up there. That's funny. Becky loves to eat cinnamon.
lady. I don't know why. What's it mean when you're craving cinnamon?
They're not talking cinnamon. They're talking cinnamon.
Oh no, I do not. You know what? All of you, can you all see that? Can you all see that? Can you?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Let me bring it in for a closer look, bitches.
Oh my god. Oh guys, you got me hurting. My face is hurting. I know it's killing me. I knew you were gonna say it. That's the reaction I expected. Yes, it is.
What was that?
Justin was waiting. Atomic Justin was waiting for that reaction, and he's laughing. He thought it was good. Yeah, saying what? No. Slash Master, don't judge.
No, but I do.
Oh. What? And then he comes in later on. What people eat?
Oh my God. We're a one-eye, horn flying purple people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys are rolling. Justin, Atomic Justin, not to really change the subject any. Did your eggs hatch yet? Becky, I'm going to read what Bob up here said. I didn't like cinnamon. Jeff said his girlfriend's called cinnamon. I said I can't eat that kind of cinnamon. And Becky seemed she was only messing. She wasn't serious about none of that. The 22nd. Okay, that's right. You did say that. New job, Becky. What's the new job? What do you mean? Oh, see, Justin, now you're pushing the limits there because Becky hates pineapple. And she can't eat anything with pineapple on it. Except her hams. She does put this candied pineapple thing on it. Really good.
I scrape all the pineapple off. And I cut the top off my ham and I eat the center part.
Jeff said pineapples make the peep taste better.
Pineapple
Did you mean pizza?
Pizza is an abomination. Don't get me have ever get in here and started on that shit.
Note to self: order pineapple on pizza. I want to keep away.
You know what it's like when we have
Bob agrees with you. Bob says yes, Becky. Pineapple is disgusting.
Emma calls it an abomination.
People, she works at a place and people order it all the time.
Yeah, well, okay, Hawaiian, I can see that. It's Canadian, Canadian bacon and pineapple, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we get people that order just a plain cheese and pineapple pizza, nothing else but just pineapple. Pepperoni and pineapple, sausage and pineapple. Pineapple and pineapple.
I like pineapple. Here's my boy. You gonna come in and eat now, boy? Here's my Leo.
Excuse me. Sorry, Mr. Leo. I'd like to see the seashell exhibit this afternoon. Can you point me in the right direction?
I can tell you how
Go
to
ahead.
get my boss, but I only drive. They can help you in the office, though. Good luck.
Unless it's one of those two, yeah.
The Happy Night Lodge. Hey, are you okay? Hey, old man, look at me.
She bought candy the other day. I don't know what they were like, the Swedish fish, and they were like tropical flavors or something. She could not eat the pineapple ones. Kind of people we got in. Yes, yeah, the new flavors of the yeah. No, they weren't sour. They were Swedish fish.
And I had Sour Patch
Oh,
Kids ones too.
I-
They were nasty
I
as
couldn't touch
shit.
those either. So don't feel bad.
Why are you two such pigs?
How about pineapple beer? I don't know. I've never had one.
The
too, and she's been there a lot longer.
Oh, George is here. Yeah, Jeff's kind of people we got in here. That's funny, too. No, but I've had alligator.
What about Stella? Why don't you hire me at your shop?
No way. Look, it's like you said, everything is strictly illegal.
I need the money, Eli. I'm too old.
Had to share it. That's funny.
Come in.
Oh, are they going to like raid that guy or something?
Two beers, please.
I saw Eli's blonde crush at the motel today.
I've eaten shark. I've eaten swordfish. I've eaten a lot of stuff like that, but never crocodile. I've eaten alligator though.
What was she doing at the Happy now?
Pretty sure she was snooping around.
I bet you it is fact, Jeff.
It was in Ireland?
Cute blonde guy that I used to have at Weeble shop.
You sure? You pretty sure?
I'm not positive. Some gimp-old bald guy collapsed nearby, and I was trying to help him.
Old bald guy with the limp.
They probably do. I would think that they do. I like shark. Never had kangaroo, but I've eaten ostrich. All kinds of crazy stuff like that. There's this jerky that David wants to get, and it's from Africa, but it's like some kind of crazy. It's like the meat's almost like it's raw almost. It's really weird. I'll have to ask him what it is the next time I'm on here. I will have to tell you guys about it. King crab is good. Yeah, they're the giant ones. They're huge. Yeah, ostrich is really good. I liked it.
His therapist, Jane, told him this story about elephants in Mozambique who have evolved without tusks. So
Emma,
the creatures don't hunt
Jeff wants us to make pizza,
He-
and he wants you to make him an abomination.
having to evolve.
but when he says pizza, he means pizza at home. The homemade pizza. Oh, okay.
So what's the
But he wants an abomination.
Catfish is good. Buffalo is good. I got moose in the freezer now.
You need to come and let them
I
know
had goose
about your,
goose
come and tell them how you
sausage.
feel about your abomination.
All right, Canadian goose sausage. Now the Canadian goose sausage, I really didn't like too much.
I refuse to make any abominations.
You know what abominations are, Andy?
Wine. Anything that
Anything
has to
that
do with
has
pineapple
pineapple.
on a pizza.
It's an abomination. Oh, you have to see it if somebody calls and orders it.
Yeah.
I'm like, Emma, somebody just ordered so and so
And I walk
abomination.
away.
Like, I don't even say, like, hi.
I'm
Say
listening.
somebody called and ordered like a large pepperoni pineapple pizza.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, Emma, large pepperoni a large pepperoni abomination.
Wait till somebody order. They don't have anchovies out there, do they?
No.
You should get them. You know, they sell because we used to sell them at Johnny B's. Big seller anchovies.
So yeah, so anytime anyone calls and orders anything with pineapple on it, I tell Emma
I
an
yelled at
That's the best taste for
I
you.
yelled at my teacher that one day. I
because
yelled at
they
him.
ordered a Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, I yelled at I physically yelled at him.
She did, John G.
Oh, he called out there. Yeah.
Well, he said it was all his wife, and I'm like, well, then you yell at your wife.
She's like, I'll go home and tell her. Emma Sensky said it's an abomination.
Yeah.
He does the good. He goes for you. Just
Yeah, Justin. Goose is good. Duck is good. Rabbit is good. But not in some of it ain't good in sausage. The sausage I had wasn't good. But I thought it was good. I liked it. No Americans like crap because they haven't tasted crap.
Well, we're in Bismarck tomorrow.
What?
Let's grab that stuff right now.
Oh, for that
So
stuff.
I keep myself busy at work.
No, I've eaten pretty. We've tried. I think we've opened up our eyes on a few foods and tried a few things over here. Oh, I can't wait to see that one, George.
Ladies, taboos.
Taboos.
Rabbit's decent. Did you know if you eat too much rabbit, though, you'll die? It's weird. Because they have so much...
You know what we need to make one day?
rabbit has so much protein in it, you can die if you eat too much of it. What?
We haven't had in a long, long time.
What's that?
Liver.
Liver's good. I like liver. Squirrel's okay, but squirrel has a gland on their back leg, and if you don't skin it right, it ruins the meat real easy. Frog legs are good. I've had that. I haven't had snake yet. They have it in Arizona a lot.
They're being chased by nihilists on motorcycles.
Yes, protein poisoning. Liver and onions, yep. Oh, yeah?
That you haven't seen the Big Lebowski, and please don't take this personally, but you're dead to me. Can't remember the last time a boy walked to a home.
Bob does. You know, Justin, George, I'm going to tell you something. Everybody does it their own way, okay? But here's what I do. Now, even with, like, when you get to your king snakes and stuff, they start to get muscle control, so sometimes it can be difficult to sex them. I usually wait until right before their first shed, you know, after they hatch and they're getting around good, but before their first shed, because they don't have the muscle control yet, and it's much easier to sex them then. One food I would pick for a last meal, I would have to really think about that one.
So have I met all your boyfriends now, or are there more? I thought you declined my invitation for lodging. I guess you still have to pay the electricity bills, even if you're the orphan's teenage owner of a recently bombed 2-star motel. I got your power. Yep. Feel like singing a little Motown into that spatula? No. Me neither. I'm gonna go to bed. Couch is yours. There are blankets in the closet. Never have children.
Come on, Alex. I'm get a quick workout before lunch. This is all the exercise I need. Yes?
Mr. Malou, my name is Clarence Weedman. Logan Eccles left word you needed a new bodyguard.
I appreciate the coming, Mr. Weedman. But the truth is, I don't need a bodyguard. The threat has been
Eliminated.
I wouldn't put it that way. But we do see the bad teacher.
Glad to hear.
And please send your girlfriend down to my office.
That won't be necessary.
But insist. Look here. She lucky day, Thompson. It's $8.
Sorry, guys. Vodka's good. I like vodka. But your last meal would be a Slim Jim. What? Stop it. One carrot, muscle milk, and vodka. Leo, stop it.
Has he been fed tonight?
No, I think that the cat's right there or something. I won't let him buy again.
That's not what I asked you.
Yeah, his food's right here, but he won't eat it. No, I'm not going up there.
What can you tell me about the night Patrick had your dog?
I'm sorry about that, guys.
How are Murderhead's deep background checks?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Go ahead, go see what that was. Emma, is that cat laying right there?
Mom, 25th one for pictures. I'm gonna be in Dickinson.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I leave Thursday night and come back Monday.
Yeah.
The 25th?
Yeah, so they could be there.
No, you're going the last weekend of the month, the 30th.
Oh, I'm going to 30th?
Oh.
Yes.
For some reason on my calendar I have the 45th.
No. I even told you when I asked David, I said, so you want her there the 30th, the 1st,
You know-
and the 2nd? And he said yes.
Cinnamon egg. You're funny. Now I would have to really think about it for last food, because I've had some pretty interesting foods over my life, and there's some that are
Those two, Jody Mendoza and Eliza Elizabeth,
family friendly. Yeah, I would have to really think about it as to what.
The source of that was spotted driver's licenses for Taylor and Tyler Carr, and those boys were telling it.
What I would want for a last meal, because I'm not sure.
Here's how this went down. Tyler Carr shot Daniel Maloof over a missile.
My dad and her dads would have been the same thing.
Blows over it in the
Probably spaghetti.
You were there? Are you forgetting this?
Sweet. You got to stop, boy. You just came in.
Very scared. And no, ma'am, we are invested in making sure that you get a positive result in this case.
Here's something I've heard about food in England. I've heard food from England. I don't know how true this is. But I've heard food in England is kind of blah tasting food. I'm not sure. I've never been there. But that's what I've heard.
Shit.
He's gonna get a ticket. It's just another person.
What is she taking up at school over there, Jeff?
He knows all the fast food places here with paper straws. Even because it's sea turtles.
They do eat a lot of horse over there. And,
Father. See the bitch about how we should have followed the dog.
okay.
Just be where you are.
You should kill him and be done with it.
If you do that, I'm trying to find the bottom of the road.
Oh, yeah. You would be the only one that would probably know that I know of, because you're right there. I know you're not from England or nothing, but I heard your food is pretty bad. They say horse, kangaroo, all that stuff is all right. I'm not a big fan of none of it because I've never had none of it, but their teeth. You're so funny, Justin. You're so funny. I like spice and flavor too. What's your favorite foods? Like, do you like Mexican food? Do you like Chinese food? What is your favorite, guys? My favorite seafood. I love seafood. I like all that stuff. Cinnamon.
I just need 2 seconds to talk to Wallace.
What's up, Logan? Well, the district offered me the varsity coaching job.
Any food that used to have favorite. Yeah, I'm a big fan of seafood. I like my mussels and my stuff like that. Scallops.
I was hoping you could come do a thing with me before the movie.
Before the movie or in place of the movie?
In
Oh,
place
yeah?
of the 8 o'clock movie, but before the 10 o'clock movie I was hoping we could go to instead. It's just a quick murder.
Why do you feel personally attacked?
I'm sorry. If I knew you were calling, doesn't mean I don't have one.
Oh, you weren't impressed, huh?
I can't just wait in front of the computer hoping.
Murdering their plants. Yeah, that's funny.
Logan,
So, what is a murder head?
Well, I knew yours was tacos, Jeff. I did know that. I'm a big fan of tacos and Chinese food, but my absolute favorite is definitely seafood.
Anything that relates to the beach party where his fellow Pi Sig pledge Patrick Hatcher died 3 spring breaks ago? He posted an RIP shout out to him on Facebook, but that's it. What about Darren Silver?
He was pretty active on social media, standard stuff, until the night Hatcher died. After that, radio silence.
Not even one tweet saying what happened that night makes him remember future spring breakers.
Hey, if the desire to murder spring breakers is wrong,
How many times did you get stabbed there?
like nothing really has ever lived in that to this thought.
Hey, I said that out loud. For the record, I like the letter. Moving on to Blake Law, which I didn't find much. Changed his major sophomore year and then started a band called
I like hummus.
Slayer.
Pasta's good, but I got to be in the mood for it anymore.
Both equally harmful.
Sorry guys, I gotta jump. I'm briefing the
Worst food you've ever eaten is pizza in Montana right now. Huh.
Anybody have anything else? Yeah, Blake Long tried to kill himself a month after Hatcher died in that fire. Long did. I thought you were doing Darren Silva. Adderall. I could go all night.
Yeah.
Out of sugar.
God, I love having you around the office. That contagious smile, youthful enthusiasm. How many people get to work with an actual ray of sunshine?
Cowboys and Ford fumes.
I've been listening to the blog I planted in Nicole's office.
Oysters? I like oysters. I like
Just stop listening.
Stop listening? Is that possible?
If you're sure about it,
I like all that stuff. I like oysters.
take
I
back
like
the book.
clams.
Just go
anything
on
like that.
Whatever the female version of a romance is.
A friendship?
A friendship, that's it. Sure, call.
Tell them, people, when I had a Volkswagen, Jeff, this is no joke. I had that Volkswagen Jetta. People would laugh too, but I said, yeah, my Volkswagen Jetta TDI, which is diesel, got 93 miles to the gallon. While you're getting gas, I'm going down the road for it. I like scallops too, one of my favorites. Justin, there was a person here who went to Louisiana. This is no joke. A few months back, one of the state representatives that worked at the state capitol went to Louisiana, got the oysters on the half shell, raw, ate them, and died when she got home because there's a bacteria that some of them can carry that can kill you, and you don't know if it has it or not. And when she got back, she died. She went there on vacation for a weekend. She ate them on a Friday and died on a Monday. That's how sick fast she got. And then right after that, it happened somewhere else too. Someone else died right after that from the same thing, but from Texas, not from Louisiana.
Sorry, I'm being carried away.
Maybe not. I mean, it's thin, but Chattanooga Charlie's, where they had the explosion last spring break, chose to live there.
Yeah, but I don't think it was the oysters that were giving you a belly. I'm pretty sure that it was the beer.
He calls spring breakers heathens on the reporting.
They are heathens. We've called them worse.
Much worse. So I should find out from Nicole if Penn delivered her a pizza at Conrad Fox the day of the vote.
Died happy, yeah.
How are you going to do that without giving that thing out of bug in the office?
Why?
I don't know about that one, Justin, but to each their own. Some people like.
Your flaws count less if you're self-aware about them. I went out with a guy for a while at Columbia who was upfront about his jealousy. He knew it was wrong, apologized for it. But he was still the asshole who wanted the gory details.
Yeah, well, here they eat raw oysters all the time. It's a big thing. You go to bars, they have oyster bars. They shuck them right in front of you. They pop them open and you just slurp them down. They put a couple shots of Tabasco on them and slurp them right down.
Look, I've done some bad shit, so
No judgment, okay? The man is just a friend.
Well, we're friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sometimes does hurt.
Well, the beauty of being
Uh,
friends with me is that whatever you've done, I've done something else.
Wasps. I got stung by a giant, been a big giant bumblebees, and the bumblebees have more of potent bite than most bees do, and it flew into my ear, and I went like this, and it bit me inside my ear. My whole swelled up.
It's probably nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering if the bomber is someone who gets
yeah. I can eat oysters if they're cooked,
someone who
not raw.
I do order from Joe's more than I should, but I don't know if I did.
Pickled eggs are good.
Maybe you could check the receipts.
Yeah, sure. Okay, random question for you. How do you feel about mud baths?
Support them.
What is your issue, doggy?
So I just heard about this.
Well, guys, he's got to go to the bathroom. I'm going on 2 hours here. I think I'm gonna hop off because I got to put him out, and that'll be it for the night. So, Bob, Justin, Atomic Justins, Jeff, regular Justin, Dale, anyone else, Aquaball, George, and anyone else that happens to be in here that I happen to miss, like the people that hang out in the back and all that. I would like to say thank you guys all for stopping in here, and I will talk to everybody later, okay? So, peace out.